just heading up the coast for a little morning stalk, but I couldn't resist calling in at the quay. Take a quick clip of looking out at the sunrise over the marsh. What a lovely spot. Well, that's a good start to the morning. Only the second small piece of woodland that I got to. I saw a couple of muntjac on the outside, but I was quite keen to get a rhodo. I'll include a little video clip, a trail cam clip of the roe in this piece of woodland, and quite recently I've been seeing a lot of roe deer, so it was good to get one out of the group. Nice straightforward shot, probably well, looking back, maybe 80 metres off the sticks, up a woodland ride. Nice straightforward shot. Animal dropped on the spot, so no tracking involved, just a matter of approaching it, making sure it was dead, and then getting on with the Gralloch that you see here. You can see I've done a suspended Gralloch, all very straightforward. Get it in the roe sack and head back. You saw in that clip that I did a full suspended Gralloch, including cutting the chest open, cutting the head and legs off, and removing all the internal organs. I'm able to do that because I'm able to transport it cleanly in this roe sack, and I'm also able to dispose of all the waste on site here. It's a remote location, so there's no problem in leaving the entire Gralloch, including the head and feet, on site. This isn't always the case. We need to tailor what we do to the site and sometimes the landowner's specific requirements. That's me heading back now. I could have carried on stalking. I could have left that beast hanging in the tree where I did the Gralloch and then come back and collected it later, but I've got another appointment to get to, so can't spend too long on the ground. It was a lovely little quick morning stalk. I have got my rifle loaded on the way back. Be silly not to, just in case I see a injured animal or anything like that, but I'm not planning on shooting any fresh deer. On the way back, I just took the opportunity to set one of my Minox trail cameras overlooking the edge of this pond and little boathouse, and a pretty well used track through the woodland. Should be quite a good spot. Well, that's the beast transferred from the roe sack into my tray in the vehicle. Let's have a quick look at some of the kit that I was carrying and using. First thing to note really there is the plastic tray, but importantly the grill in the bottom of it that stops the animal laying in its own blood if there was any blood left in the carcass. So let's have a look in my roe sack. Got a seat pad if I was using a high seat, a high-vis vest. Use that quite a lot if we're leaving animals behind in the woods and having to come back later to collect them. Also use it when I'm tracking with my dog, or if we're doing a group cull or anything like that. Then I've got my little bag, is actually the lid to my rucksack. Let's have a quick look at some of the stuff in there. In the top pocket I've got plenty of rubber gloves, nitrile gloves. I've got my knives, some plastic bags for livers and things like that. The little bone saw that you saw me use to open up the chest. Got a small dry bag with toilet paper in. Got its obvious use, but also really good for marking a trail, just little corners of white tissue paper for marking a trail if we're having difficulty finding a deer and going to have to come back with a dog, and also for just wiping the inside of a carcass. Occasionally I do that to get the blood out. A couple of spare bits of gralloching rope there, and this is an important bit of kit for me. It's a daisy chain, a cloth sling with lots of loops in it, and you saw me use it earlier just to suspend the deer from the tree. Really good bit of kit. I've got a small first aid kit in there, as well as just some first aid items. There's almost spare things like a little spare knife, spare battery from a rangefinder, spare battery for the illumination in the scope. Just little stuff like that. The Americans call it a possibles pouch, and I think that's quite a good phrase. I've got a little tub with my antiseptic wipes in that I use to wipe my hands and gloves, hands and knives rather. A first field dressing in case of a catastrophic bleed. Some spare ammunition. A Butalo core. Don't tend to use that too much, but it is useful when I'm muntjac stalking. A few more bags. I think that's about it. Oh, some insect repellent lurking in the bottom of the bag. But yeah, that's just a quick overview of the kit that I use for an average stalk, really. Well, there we go. That's everything put away. Ready to go home. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.